Welcome to Caribbean Sprinter. We're honored to be your water transportation choice in Belize. Caribbean Sprinter is the fastest, most reliable water transport in the country. Our ferries are equipped with everything you'll need for your island hopping adventures, local transport, and vacation needs. We're proud to have the most advanced ticketing and reservation system in the country. We offer multiple sailings daily between Belize City, Key Cocker, and San Pedro. Our checked luggage tracking system allows you to rest at ease and enjoy the beautiful views during your journey. We take pride in maintaining and servicing our vessels to make sure we're always on time and ready for your next trip. Once again, thank you for choosing Caribbean Sprinter and welcome aboard. We look forward to your next voyage with us.
The CB100 is efficient, durable, and has enhanced smart power. Being a Honda, of course, it's reliable and fuel efficient. Get around town with no worries because you get up to 100 miles to the gallon. And it's priced at an unbeatable $2,700. Honda CB100, available at Banquip. Equipment, parts, service.
Look here, your kitchen light there and never in the kitchen.
But I'm going back in there right now.
And the coffee maker,
Just to try keep me the coffee warm for later.
where do you know?
I'll try to think about what to eat.
You know the more you open or close the fridge, it takes longer for the food cool.
Uh-huh.
For a hot day like today, it burns more energy. You charge your phone right now?
No.
Plug it out then. You really only wash 2 Lee socks and 1 Lee shirt? You don't know what small load burn the same amount of electricity as large loads?
But this is my favorite shirt.
You have to be more energy efficient. Use large loads. This AC they blow hard. You know, if you keep the temperature at 25 degrees Celsius or higher, you burn less energy and you also keep the place cool. And for a nice day like today, turn off the AC, open up the house and make some fresh breeze come in.
You know what? I think I get it now. As consumers, we need to be more energy efficient and practice energy conservation.
From a well-established hardware store, now we online giving you more. Home or job site, no stress, no sweat. Everything you need, you could get. Household appliances, day or night. Shopping for supplies made easy and light. Click, click, boom, and the order done. Building in Belize just got more fun.
Why we're long in a line? Save your energy and your time. Delivery pulling up right by your gate. Castillo's hardware, making building great.
Build smarter, shop easier.
Castillo's making life sweeter.
Anytime,
Anywhere, hardware shopping without a care.
browse online, get what you need.
Fast and easy with lightning speed.
Pick up or delivery, choose your way.
Castillo's got you covered every day. From your phone, just tap and buy. No more hassle, no more.
A pleasant good morning, San Pedro, and a pleasant good morning to our friends over in Key Cocker. We want to welcome you to another edition of Good Morning San Pedro. Today is the 27th of the month of May 2026. Let us begin by taking a look at the weather, the general weather forecast provided to us by the Belize Met Service. The general situation: a moderate and relatively moist easterly airflow prevails. The 24-hour forecast will be sunny skies today with cloudy intervals. Tonight, skies will be partly cloudy. Showers and thunderstorms will be generally isolated. The marine conditions: the winds will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots. Sea state will be moderate to rough, and waves will be between 4 to 7 feet. The temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 88 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 31 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 81 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 27 degrees Celsius. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 35 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 72 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 22 degrees Celsius. And up in the hills, the highs will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 28 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 66 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 19 degrees Celsius. There are alerts and advisories for small crafts, gusty winds, and occasionally rough seas, especially beyond the barrier reef. Operators of small crafts should exercise caution. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for cloudy intervals, along with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms to develop around the country, but also along the coastal areas. We take a look at the tides. A high tide will occur this morning at 7:03, and another one will occur tonight at 8:27. A low tide will occur this afternoon at 2:18, and another one will occur tomorrow morning at 1:28. The sun will set this evening at 6:22, and it will rise tomorrow morning at 5:17. The moon will rise this afternoon at 3:29, and will set tomorrow morning at 3:08. This is the general weather forecast provided to us by forecaster Catherine Cumberbatch there at the Belize Meteorological Service. So we do expect good weather conditions during the course of today. The only thing is that the wind picked up a little bit more for today. Now let's take a look at the 4-day forecast to see what will be happening for the remainder of the week going into the weekend. For tomorrow, Thursday, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms increasing at night. The wind will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lows will be 80 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lows will be 72 degrees Fahrenheit. On Friday, outbreaks of showers, thunderstorms, and periods of light rain decreasing. The wind will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots, and the temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lows will be 78 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lows will be 72 degrees Fahrenheit. On Saturday, isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms, a slight more along the coast. The wind will be from the east-northeast at 5 to 15 knots, and the temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lows will be 78 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 72 degrees Fahrenheit. On Sunday, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east-southeast at 5 to 10 knots, and the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 80 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So it looks like we have some showers coming in tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Then we will be back to good weather conditions for Saturday and Sunday. The wind will be blowing a little bit on Thursday and Friday, then it eases down for Saturday and Sunday. Thank you much to the Belize Met Service for the general weather forecast and also for the 40 forecast. Today is the 27th of the month. We want to congratulate all those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable one. You celebrate many, many more. For those who are waking up this morning and celebrating birthdays on the 27th of May, we want to sing to you Las Mañanitas.
Son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos a ti. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajaritos cantan, la alba ya se metió. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos todos cumpleaños feliz.
Congratulations to all those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable one and may you celebrate many, many more. We will go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Welcome to Captain Shark's Club Car Service Center, your authorized club car distributor for the country of Belize. Here, we offer the opportunity to own a brand new club car, golf car with club car's reputable factory warranty, or the option of owning a used or pre-owned club car, golf car that can be fully customized to suit your personal or business needs. We stock a variety of 2-passenger, 4-passenger, 6-passenger, and even 8-passenger golf cars that can be used for any light or heavy-duty commercial job. Used as a comfortable custom golf car, or even used as people movers for resort, hotels, or golf cart rental companies. Our parts department boasts a full inventory of genuine club car parts and accessories that have proven to be dependable, along with prices that are unmatched, keeping us the top favorite of both local customers and mechanics alike for over 20 years. Our vehicle service department does quality work, and we are happy to pick up cars for service within town limits, and will also provide you with a loaner vehicle if we are working on your warranted golf car. Speak with us to schedule a test drive, purchase replacement parts for your club car, or make an appointment to have your vehicle repaired by your local authorized club car distributor at 226-4812 or send us an email at clubcar@captainsharksbelize.com. We are also available through Messenger on Facebook and WhatsApp at 623-4042. For land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
For decades, BEL has powered Belize's growth and progress, lighting homes, energizing industries, and fueling national development. But in a world reshaped by extreme weather patterns, digital transformation, and evolving customer needs, the future of energy demands a new approach. The future of energy is now, and it's not just about new technology, it's about people and how we use, manage, and store power smarter. BEL is leading the transformation, blending modern advancements with the wisdom of sustainable energy practices. Integrating technologies will redefine how Belize produces and uses energy. With distributed generation and smart grid technologies, customers are becoming power partners. Energy is no longer a one-way street. BEL is making key investments that will reinforce the grid to make this a reality, ensuring energy security for generations. At BEL, we are more than an energy provider. We work to safeguard Belize's energy future, which will have demand response programs, where customers will be able to shift use during peak hours to take advantage of the new time of use or off-peak rate structures, customer energy portals, real-time insights and tools to track usage and manage energy smarter, smart metering, advanced metering infrastructure, faster, safer service and actionable energy insights, distributed generation, integrating rooftop solar, microgrids, and battery storage for two-way power flows into the national grid. Together, we are bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Honorable Andre Perez and his team continues to work diligently with partners to implement innovative solutions to protect our coral reefs, mangroves, a diverse range of fish species, and seagrass beds. By integrating climate resilience into our coastal zone and fisheries sector, we're ensuring the long-term sustainability of blue-based industries, the protection of essential marine ecosystems, and the source of revenue for our coastal communities. The blue economy is more than just policy. It's progress. It's sustainability. It's the promise of a brighter future for all Belizeans. Together, we're charting a new course because with vision, commitment, and action, the sky is the limit and the sea is our greatest ally. The Ministry of Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, safeguarding lives, seas, and sustainability.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 15 minutes away from the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning here in La Isla Bonita, already the 27th of the month, the month of May 2026. And in studios, we have our area representative for Belize Rural South and Minister of Blue Economy and Marine Conservation. We want to welcome the Honorable Andrew Perez in studios. Minister, a pleasant good morning to you.
Muy buenos días, and como siempre, it's always good to be here on a special day today, this Wednesday, and shouting up to our constituents and across the nation and everyone who's watching Reef TV. It's good to be here as always.
Minister, it's the 27th of the month, winding down in the month of May. Monday is June the 1st, the commencement of our hurricane season.
Indeed.
I think you are the head of the emergency committee here in San Pedro. Are we prepared for this upcoming season?
Yes, sir. Yes, and that's very important to start off that, Aiden. That a gentle reminder to everyone about the June 1st starting officially of the hurricane season. First of all, it starts with you all out there, to take note of it.
Yeah.
In fact, yesterday in Cabinet, there was as is customary every year for Cabinet, the NEMO department puts on a presentation for Cabinet now on the readiness, and that's the exact question that you asked. And indeed, the country, as always, is prepared. We have been through this many times. NEMO is a department that has a lot of people who have the capacity. And as always, every year they are improving. I think this year they are preparing up to have a website where you can see where the shelters are available, the designated areas. And of course, they always evaluate every year where certain buildings or government structures that need addressing, because as always across the country, the shelters are always something that needs maintenance, and that's where the reports come in, the different areas that need to be looked at. And in terms of preparedness, we also are collaborating with the rest of the region in terms of sharing information and weather data, which is also very important. So it's a collaboration. It's a real group of the NEMO, comprises also not only the NEMO headquarters but also the Met Service. The meteorologist, Mr. Gordon, was there present yesterday. And also a new thing that is coming right now, Aiden, is insurance. Insurance, especially for the food security, is important when it comes to hurricanes, right? And not only hurricanes, but when we talk about droughts as well. Farmers are always at risk, and oftentimes the insurance companies do not entertain that kind of things to insure crops because it's risky. So that is also another aspect that is being looked at. Not only when hurricanes, but when droughts. So when the dry season and there's no rain, which of course we are going through a period of drought right now, farmers get affected. It's always an issue. So two things. One is working with the Department of Agriculture as well in terms of water access, and also insurances. Whenever there's crops are lost, the country is affected. It's the food sector that we are affected, and prices go up as one of the major components as well. So it's important. But here in San Pedro, I want to commend the entire NEMO department headed by Ms. Parham. I work along with the council. I recall I think it was Hurricane Beryl that came about 2 years ago that was threatening us.
Very early in the season.
Yes, and it was very early in the season. That again showed the readiness of the team, and I can assure that both San Pedro and Kikakar, we have been through this many times. So it's we have it done almost to a science, if you want to call it, right? And we mobilize. So again, that is doing our part. But in terms of sensitizing our people right now, that we must always make preparations. Don't leave it for last minute. Always have something prepared. Got your batteries, your flashlights. Got if you have a power bank to charge up your phones. Get your bag of always your groceries ready. Something the laterias, como se dice, your canned foods. That is something that I said we don't want to hear the minister see these things, but it is important because when the time comes, if and when it does. We have to be on the vanguard. So everybody has to do their part. No, don't only depend on the community leaders to give instructions and then this is what you're going to do next. You have to be prepared. So when the call says we need to mobilize or we need to evacuate, you're all prepared, right? And of course, don't forget, someone mentioned to me this week also that oftentimes the pets are left behind. So that is
Yes.
something also that you make provision for those as well. So that's something they asked me to mention.
Very much so. I
Yeah.
emphasize a lot on June to November because that's our hurricane season, but Nemo works all year round.
Yes, it does. And I want to highlight also something very, very important that we have been experiencing recently is the fires.
Yep.
Of course, I want to, of course, the fire victims that were affected. I think there was a massive family there, but a big family by the Ely subdivision, and then we had one right here by Coconut Drive.
Yep.
That was, of course, nothing to do with the droughts. But right now, recently, people are clearing their lands because a lot of people have properties up north, and this is the time when they're cleaning up. And there has been about 3 or 4 different fires that have been reported. And it goes live on social media, like, where's the fire engine? Where is this? It's unfair to be saying these things. Because when the truck arrives there, all it has about 3, 4, 500 gallons, that goes in minutes. We don't have fire hydrants, which we need to look at as related to the development for up north and Burgess. But again, it boils down to our people. First of all, it is illegal to light up a fire.
Yep.
That is something very important we need to highlight. So if you see someone that is lighting up a fire that maybe they want to burn bushes, they mean no harm. But with the winds these days, the dry season, you have to be careful. So when you see something like that, we ask that you report it. Because even though you are doing your part, there are certain people that are irresponsible. The fire that occurred up north where a warehouse was burnt down, that was caused because of someone lighting up a yard to clean up the place. That is wrong. So we want to emphasize that, please, our community, we need to do our part. And I know everybody goes on social media and criticizes and they call out. Listen, that's one part, but don't wait and then shoot and start to point fingers. Right now is ask everybody do their part. Si ves un fuego, alguien está encendiendo un fuego ahí y es viento, no consideran esas cosas que ahorita con esos tiempos que estamos de sequía y después vas y enciendes algo en el cerco allá y hay árboles y hay viento, eso levanta y se va al
That's
otro
exactly
cerco.
what happened.
Eso es lo que pasó. The embers went up, the breeze was blowing, and it caught fire. So that's important as well, that fires are illegal. You see any fires there that you're lighting up to clean up your yard or bushes, it's illegal, and you can be fined for it. And I think I found out that there's a hefty fine for it. I think they can charge like $1,000 or something, which is not easy money these days, right? So that's something I wanted to highlight as well, Aiden. That we cannot run away from that. Listen, we have to focus right now. It's the hurricane season. But if I may end this topic with good news, but that doesn't mean that you sit down on your. I said, well, make it loose now, get loose.
No, we can't.
Right.
June
Right
to
now,
November, we
there-
have to be vigilant.
That's right. So we all have heard about El Nino, and this one is really a huge one. It's one of the largest I've ever seen. So what happens is the waters along the equator of the planet is actually warming up 1 degree more than normal. That's a lot. But what it does is that the Pacific Ocean is sucking up all that energy, all the winds and the waters and everything, and it affects the Caribbean as well. So the experts are giving us the good the pronostics that looking that we may have a very low activity in hurricanes, but that does not mean that we should be safe. ¿Sabes qué? Pues aquí no va a haber muchos huracanes por el Niño. It only takes one storm to make all the difference.
Yeah.
We only need one storm to make a difference. So just to highlight that, because we cannot afford one right now. No podemos. En tiempos ahorita que las cosas están duros con the wars that are occurring in Iran, Ukraine, it is ultimately affecting us small countries like us, vulnerable, and the gas prices that everybody is criticizing us about it. But this is something that is absolutely something that is beyond our control. And it's
If
affecting
I
everything.
may
So-
ask,
so-
Minister, with
Yeah.
that that you mentioned, as I know there's a lot of questions people want to know. Is that something cabinet discusses? I know that there is cabinet meetings every week or every other week.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Is that something cabinet discusses in depth? You know, the prices of fuel and the prices of goods that have been
Everything.
going up.
Yes, yes. Everything is discussed in there. In fact, let me tell you something. Listen, the prices that were gas that is up $15, $16. um, it's not something that the government is making a big killing out of it. You know, as a matter of fact, they have reduced the taxes, the percentages on the taxes on importation, to the tune of almost $60 million that the government has absorbed.
Yes.
That you don't hear that in the news. Now I can understand that someone is saying, "Listen, I can't take it. The gas prices are killing us," and it's the truth. But rest assured that that is something that's very much discussed. It's nothing new, you know. In business, it's affecting you, and I have to commend the Prime Minister. He is a businessman, understands that, and looking at the figures, crunching the figures with the Financial Secretary, because the biggest bulk of our tax collection comes from fuel. That has been the norm for ever since. But the percentage has been cut
Okay.
to the fact that it's taking away from the coffers of the what has been budgeted to be spending. Let me give you a case in point right now. There's always funds allocated for education, right? For you know, assisting people. That affects because those monies have been allocated, but then it's based on what you're going to collect along the year. There are services that we need, for example, not only in the Ministry of Health. You know, we will need three or four more vehicles for the police department. Right now, the BDF right now needs assistance in getting more uniforms, more, you know, they need more weapons, they need more training, recruitment. Those things have been allocated. They have to put it on hold. But that is prudence, you call that. But I think that, in fact, I know what the issue and was discussed yesterday is that we're not taking that information to the people. Why is it that it's being, we just not say the war, but to know that we are doing everything in our capacity as government to ease as best as possible our people. And $60 million today it's not small money. It's
Yeah.
huge, and it's affecting us. So in that way, right? And then again, we discuss as well the rising cost of what you call a food basket. More than anything else, vegetables have gone up sky high. Those are the ones that really has gone up a lot. We are a country of imports, right? And whatever happens up there, we have to pay the price. So it's not easy, but rest assured that we are working. The economy is still stable. That's the most important thing. We are in a slow season. We are nowhere near to what is happening in the state of Quintana Roo. If you look at the news of what is happening in Tulum and Playa del Carmen, we're blessed. But again, we don't sit down and say we're better off than them. We have to do the work to continue. We don't go that far, but we just stay stable. So whenever the busy season comes on, we're able to hold. But it's been a good run. Let's be positive about it. It has been a good run for the purse from January to April. Those months were excellent. You know, and it shows with the figures coming in. So, you know, I am here to discuss these things. What you're asking, Aiden, is because we need to be calm. You know, the firing up of social media going up, it's becoming so negative, you know, and that's even affecting people mentally. You know, people are just getting this message like if the sky is fine, the world is collapsing, Belize is about to go. No, we're fine. But yes, we all need to do our part. But certainly blaming the government and pointing fingers won't help.
Yeah.
It won't help. But again, if you have solutions, you want to come and say, listen, the government should do this, or I would do this, then I'm here to listen. But if you're going to tell me that you're just calling out the government, and then you stay right there and say, well, then if you're calling out the government, what are you suggesting? I'm not saying that, right? We have a plan. We are doing it. We're executing it as how we have planned. But of course, in the trajectory of your plan, there comes these curveballs that you have to deal with.
Yes.
Right? You can't just sit down and say it's coming and we can't do nothing. We have to deal with it. And I believe that is what the government has been doing of the day. Not because I sit there in cabinet or as an area representative, it's because we deal with it. We just can't sit down and say, well, we can't do anything about it. We are doing things about it, in particularly in the agriculture sector. That is really something we're looking at because fertilizer, Aiden, has gone through the roof. Where does the fertilizer come from? Right from the Middle East, right from the same Strait of Hormuz that comes right there. So that is making this a sack of fertilizer even more expensive than gas.
Really?
And that is what the farmers have to use to put nutrients on our plants, on the corn, on the beans, right? So many factors, but it's good that we discuss these things, right?
Yeah. I saw that you recently put on the roads the new vehicles for the students up north.
Yes.
I think we had a brief discussion last week with regards
Yes,
to that. Last
yes.
2 weeks, sorry.
Yes.
And I saw that it's up and running already.
Yes, actually, it's 2 vans we have right now.
2 vans,
yeah, a
okay,
little mini
yes.
van and a huge van that is able to accommodate as much as 18 students.
Okay.
There you go. There it is. So that is what was part of the constituency funds. We had one before that is gone. Now it's broken. But it worked for 3 years. In that little van that serviced there, it worked for 3 years. So now we have this one that just came in, and it's working. And we have our second van. So we already see the need. The last report that my office gave to me is that there's as much as 33 students, primary school and high school.
Okay.
So that is showing that the growth of the north is coming along.
And it will continue to grow.
It is continuing to grow. So that's another matter that I brought in cabinet, and I've discussed right now with the acting Minister of Education is Minister Monchi Cervantes, because we do know that our good Minister Francis is on medical leave. He's doing well.
Have
doing
you
well.
had communication?
Yes, of course. I have the utmost respect for him, and he's a very when he speaks in cabinet, everybody listens. He's a very much a man who is very calm, focused, and speaks. We listen. So I did reach out to him. I messaged him that he's doing well. He's fully recovering. But of course, part of that is to sometimes you say I'm done, feeling good, and you're going to work. You have to take that risk.
Major surgery.
Yes, it was. But he is doing well. Okay. But I'm going to get to that eventually about the well-being of some of us, right? Everybody. But the point is, I discussed with Minister Cervantes, which again his office is discussing. He is directing me in the process of getting the actual bus for the government to start to run it. We usually subcontract it to someone, and they will deal directly with the fuel and the salaries come from the Ministry of Education.
As is right now, how is it working?
No, right now it's privately. We're doing that privately. It is being done in a collaboration with the council and my office. I give the vehicle, of course. The salaries now, we have 2 drivers now. We have 2 drivers.
Yeah, 2 vehicles.
Yes. And then so we give the fuel, because of course the fuel is expensive, but we're getting the fuel as well for the 2 vehicles. The salaries are covered by the council. So again, this is a joint effort that we're doing. We're recognizing the growth of North. That's positive. It's not about pounding our chest, but I would like sometimes to say like I don't want the acknowledgement, but I want the people to know that things are happening. This tongue is growing fast, that we're doing these things, and now the government realizes, the Ministry of Education, not really government, because the government has done that from the beginning to get the vehicles via my office and the council. But now we are going to designate it to the rightful department, which is the Ministry of Education. Now that they have seen the growth, now they know that it's time to invest via the Ministry of Education to provide public transportation for the school. And that's the direction we're going. In the meantime, that will continue. So you won't see the changes. Whenever it comes, you don't really know who is paying for it at this point in time, and it will happen in the future, but the vans will continue to run. And eventually something breaks down, the Ministry of Education replaces vehicles so that it's always uninterrupted. And that's a plus for the communities.
Very good. I also saw you, Minister, that you are along with the mayor over in the Secret Beach area of San Pedro.
Yes.
You made a working visit to the area, right?
It was a working
How
visit.
is Secret Beach looking?
All right. So again, we go to social media, and it's laughable, And when the mayor and I were discussing about it, that we laughed about it. The reason why we went to Secret Beach was twofold. One, we went, the mayor and I and Nemo went to give off to the families that got displaced by the fire.
Okay.
And a good Samaritan gave them a place to stay by Colonia San Diego. So we went to take the mattress, the gas tanks and groceries, different things to them. And we went to visit the family because I had not seen them. When the fire happened, they were dispersed, as opposed to the first fire that we saw the entire families. So we went actually there to take these things and speak with them, what they're doing, where their parents were. And then secondly, the mayor and I, we decided because we do have a major problem in Secret Beach. So we decided to go there. Someone said that we went to party, go and party. Aye. But we went to look at the different areas that we're looking at. And we concluded that, in that trajectory we went, we saw lots of illegal things happening, people building platforms on the water, which we're coming down on that. When someone sent us a picture of a spa being built on top of the water. Some other people it's growing haphazardly. We saw actually one where the pipes are leaking right into the water. And you see, we have pictures of it, but it doesn't make sense for me to just speak now. But you can see the algae building up. And then it's affecting the neighbor. But the neighbor say, listen, we're all in this together. So, and there's people wanting to build docks, a lot of things on the water. The proliferation, it's becoming to be a problem. Everybody wants to put little structure on the water. I think that someone told us someone has a bar on top of the water. In the middle of the bar, they're serving people. It's quaint. But there has to be some kind of control, and that's what we went to visit the place. No, now I think it was I'm not too sure who sent it to me about some little video about some guy videoing it and calling it a tax dollars paying these vehicles, the Nemo. You know the Nemo vehicle? Yes, that's government owned. Mm-hmm. That's government owned, and it's for a purpose. It's not there for to mobilize whenever there's a fire or there's mud. You have to go through those bad roads. That little Nemo Polaris can go. As to that one, that's mine, eh? I want to make it clear, it's mine. It's my company vehicle that owns it, and it's legal. We use it for my wife and I, and I use it publicly for my office. That same vehicle that belongs to me is the same thing that we do inspections for lands. There's the lands inspectors. We have problems up north. My people use it to go and it's not a government vehicle, but it's used for the service of the people. Okay. I want to share that with our people that is also a purpose, and it's not used to be driving around town. It's parked always in my office. It's always there. I have a golf cart that I can move around. Whenever I go up north with my wife, then we use it because it's a distance. But I just want to clarify that it's unfair to call out just to say taxpayers' dollars and everybody runs, and even the media in the UDP media picks it up and shares it like if this is a big thing. Look, man, this is nothing to be discussing about, saying that tax dollars payers and everything. Nemo, yes, that's a government vehicle, and it moves, and it went for a purpose, for on official duty to do these things. And I went there on official duty to work there as well, right? So, to make it clear as well, taxpayers' dollars to buy vehicles. I want to share something important. To my constituents, your representative does not drive a government vehicle. Although all ministers are assigned a government vehicle with blue plates, yours truly does not drive a government vehicle. The only members of cabinet who drive a private vehicle is myself and the Prime Minister. Now, why do I say that? I'm not bragging about it. It's because I've always had a vehicle in the mainland because of my business, right? And then I bought my own vehicle for me to use, because when you have a government vehicle, only you or your driver can drive it. Your wife cannot drive it, your children cannot drive it. So my vehicle, my wife goes to Belize, she can drive it. My children can drive it, my son-in-laws can drive it. Even my grandson, who is able to drive, can drive it, right? And that vehicle is mine. I don't drive around like that. Why do I say that? It's because every year, $60,000 is allocated to each minister for vehicles. I don't use that $60,000. That stays right back in the coffers of government. And just to share that. So it's a money allocated somewhere else. But it's not for me to be going out there and saying, but to clarify, because since they brought up that point, because it was brought to me like if I'm just riding around and doing nothing, we are working.
And you are in a working visit right there.
Yes, right. Yes, I do have a driver. Yes, the government officers get their gas allowance. Yes, we do, and I'm not denying that. But that vehicle is there parked most of the time, except when I go to cabinet or when I have personal use to it. So I just want to clarify that. That's important, right? That It's not. In fact, I don't have a vehicle right now. You know what I went to the other day? I went to a small little mini cargo van that's supposed to come to San Pedro, and my secretary and everybody laughing at me. But
you could move from one
I
end
come
to the
over
other.
I want to, and don't have to worry about it. I don't have to be riding a fancy ride, man. And a small little cargo van I went to Bacopan Cabinet the other day. The other drivers laugh at my driver. But that's it, man. That's it. You know, I don't worry about nothing. You know?
Billy says 10 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about the update on the hospital.
Sure, absolutely.
Short commercial break. Will be right back.
At Cellular World, we believe technology shouldn't just be functional. It should make your home uniquely yours. Design your smart home with the full range of Samsung appliances and TVs. Equip your kitchen with smart and stylish fridges, advanced microwaves, and whisper quiet dishwashers, bringing smart living to the heart of your home. Make daily tasks simple with efficient smart washers, powerful dryers, or an all-in-one laundry hub that adapts to your lifestyle. Experience true-to-life colors and spot-on sound with the Samsung Q LED Smart TV. Connect all your spaces instantly with the Smart Thing app for seamless control wherever you go. Get all your Samsung products today with the peace of mind that only the 1-year warranty from the authorized distributor can give you. So stop by your favorite location and start designing your smart home today, only at Cellular World.
Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver. Of all necessities, water is of the most importance. And we all know living in the remote areas of the island requires special attention. Let the professionals at San Pedro Truck Service assist you. Their services include delivery of water for construction use, as well as potable drinking water, yard cleaning and clearing, freight service, professional septic cleaning. San Pedro Truck Service. Telephone 630-2940. Email cesarserpa26@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver.
The AIC mobile app has been helping many to save time while getting more done, all from the comfort of their homes. When you download our mobile app, our services are at your fingertips. Log in using biometrics, view motor and property policies, file a claim and submit claim photos, request a quote, receive renewal reminders starting 6 weeks prior to renewal, submit renewal request, view branch locations, and obtain Google Map directions, make payments via Atlantic Bank Bill Pay.
To the max, right? Fuel efficient, easy rider, AC not a play, the pump, comfortable, and it carry me to all my destination. I can count on Jack to take me and my packages where I need to go. I recommend it anytime. We're the best from the West.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it's 17 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. Our dialogue this morning is with our area representative for Belize Rural South and Minister of Blue Economy and Marine Conservation. Minister, if we can get a few updates from what we spoke about on the last time that you were here. And one of those was with regards to the building of the schools both here in San Pedro and Keycocker.
Yes.
Still moving along?
Absolutely, yes. And it's a good topic you're bringing up, Aiden, because we were just talking about the school bus that we're bringing. By the way, with the building of the high school will come the full public transportation for all students, because we do intend to build there is 8 classroom for primary and 8 classroom for high school. I was just informed this week. I touched base with the CEO of the Ministry of Education, and she informed me that the bids are in, and that if I am at liberty to say, but there was a bidder for one. It's not confirmed as yet for the one for San Pedro, and a different bidding for Keycocker, and there were 3 bidders for there. But everything's on target. That everything should be. It is in hands, and the contractor general is the person in charge of that. It's all going through the rightful process, because these are funds that came from IFIs, right? So there's a process to go. You just don't say, well, I want to give it to your person. They have to submit it. So with that said, it's very much July, August that is starting to build, but the mobilization has started. I do know that it will start first in Keycocker. That's the one that is more pressing at this point in time, is to build the 8-story high school in Keycocker. That's the one.
The 8 classroom?
Yes.
Not the 8-story?
8 classroom.
Okay.
I said 8-story? I'm sorry. 8 classroom.
All right.
8 classrooms.
Just to make it clear.
Yes, apologies. I misspoke there. It's 8 classrooms on the property there up north. That is also very much high priority. And the CEO and I spoke. So it's coming, that's part of the government, the way it mobilizes with the different departments. Everything has to be in place.
Yes.
Not only for the bidding, but they have to have some of these plans. The MIDH has to look at it. CBA has to look at it, right? The compliance. The Ministry of Education, technical part of it has to be, make sure it's built adequately to standards for high school. Again, to clarify, I think there was the stories going around that had sold off. They said Minister and Repairs have sold off all the waterfront, and that is not true. That is absolutely not true. I do know that in the case of Keycocker, both the hardware stores there, they have been, the shipping companies there already have been approached to estimate what's the cost of mobilizing material. So that is already, you can see that the contractors are really collecting data as to what it's cost to transport material to do the work. So that's a good plus that is moving forward. So yes, high school and primary school up north San Pedro, as well as high school in Keycocker. That's coming this year starting.
It's going to alleviate a lot with those families that live up there, and the lands that you're giving out as well in Northern Burgos as well.
Right. Of course, that is the reason why we have to move ahead, right, to get the lands for our people that are moving across, because many people here are working and still paying rent. So that's where we need to empower people by getting them lands, and again providing the service, which are the schools, right? That entire area was a huge block allocated by the technical drafts people from the lands department back then, in I think many years ago. That area should have been a center for not only the high school, it should have been for a fire department, for NEMO, for a health department. I'm not too sure what else was supposed to be there, but it was all sold off. Everybody got their price, and we managed to just save the 2 properties, which is 10 acres for the school. But all different other government lands allocated were sold off. I did try to see how we can get them back, but it's company owned.
Company owned.
Yes, they went to companies, put in national companies, and it's gone. But that's how it is. So, but
some concerns that as he put it, the high cost of material now has gone up to the roof, and
it's on it. But I think the question I was shot to him was that is it true that $15 million more is needed for the hospital? And like what the parents said, for life of me, I don't know where they can get these figures like 15 million. If we're going to talk about 30 million.